Had a little trouble with my other camera, so I couldn't get you another one of those gripping cleaning videos. But this is the thing, the can thing, and apparently it's for the PCB. I think it basically acts like a catch can. Which end? I guess, well, not sure which end goes. Ooh, that's good. Let's pre-oil it. Not sure which end is supposed to go in, but hopefully it goes in and it's nice and tight, because that's kind of how it locks in. But yeah, the grommet was torn, which I checked the other one. The grommet was torn. The valve seemed sludgy, but I didn't think it was too bad. It probably could have been cleaned. But of course, they sell the PCB valve for $4, and nobody sells the grommet. So I got an assorted grommet set, and this one seems to be the closest. I'm going to check and see which side of the hose is of the valve is sticking out, so that I know if this is going to work or not. Looks like the fat side sticks out. The skinny side goes to the vacuum line that goes out front. That's good. Alright, so I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to install it. But first I want to get that other one out. Do I have some needle nose down here? And we'll need some RTB gray on this as well. Another crushed steel gasket, so, you know, my only solution, glue it. I think I'm done with this. Can I get that from up here? No! Well, maybe. Not easily. Let me get my tiny needle nose. Maybe that'll do it. If I can get on it, then I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm not going to have. I need someone up top holding this while someone down below pulls the thing off. Of course. Okay. Ow. I hate collet clips. I'd rather use zip tie for this. Alright. This is something I feel like I should have planned ahead with. Let's see, I might be able to slip the needle nose pliers behind it. Let's see. You know what I would like is if the PCV valve was on the side of the hose where the vehicle owner can service it. Instead of on the far back over the engine where accessories will be in the way. This sucks. Got it. Yay. Oh, it's clogged up tight. Yeah. Funny. Okay. And I gotta tell you, I'm still not sure exactly the way to route it, because I have the other PCB coming. Ooh, I have to sand that down a little bit. I have the other PCB coming out the back and going over to the air cleaner housing underneath the air cleaner, which also served as a catch can. Okay. I'm going to put this on the hose first. Can I do that from up here? Can I do anything from up here? I can't even find the hose. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? The PCB comes off of a other thing that I don't understand. Okay, that's cool. Hey, one thing I like about this car, it's the XE. It means it doesn't have things that I don't use, like fog lights. Fog lights just get you pulled over. I don't want to be pulled over in this. Thanks. Okay, these are 10s. That reminds me, I don't have a... I have the 10... Yeah, okay, this isn't the most convenient, but it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I have 10s. I mean, I have a 10, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I have a 10mm tool that isn't... You know what? I better bring several, because I think I'm not going to be able to get access to all three of them. I think I'll only be able to get one with the ratchet, another with a wrench, and another with my fingers. And because the purpose of this thing is basically to catch oil, I used RTV black inside, using RTV gray to attach it to the timing cover, because, as I said before, we use RTV gray on everything on this car for some reason. Thin skin, just paint it on, no globs. Flat surface against flat surface, so. And what I think I might do, I'm going to try anyway, I'm going to try to push the PCV valve into the grommet before trying to attach it to the timing cover. Alright, that's in. But it doesn't really look like it's going to line up. Oh yeah, it does not look like it's going to line up. Alright, I'm going to need a pry bar. Yeah, it feels very wrong. Basically what I'm doing right now is prying the PCB can away from the frame, towards the driver's side, in order to get one of the screws to start threading in, which means it's putting enormous pressure on that PCB valve, which is convenient for me because I have boost. But it seems like this is incorrect for the car. You know, like I'm doing it wrong. That's 2 bolts. You know, actually, I think I got it all in there. Or maybe? I don't know. Let's see if I can tighten them. Well, that one won't work. Ow! That time I dropped the ratchet on my face. I definitely would not have wanted to do this with the power steering pump in the way. I'm not sure this is going in at all. I can't really tell. Oh, it is. Yay! I got it. Whew! Yeah. Why does it seem like these are threading way longer than the bolt? It's not stripped, is it? This is a brand new cover. Nope, they're just a long thread. Okay, that's weird. And yeah, with everything else out of the way, it is possible to do with a single 10mm deep wall and a flexi head ratchet. Alright, that is in. Next, there is a hose. There's a crap ton of hoses. There's like a big 5/8 looking hose that comes down from the intake, and another big 5/8 looking hose that comes out from the back area thing. I don't know if that's just like a U-shaped hose. I'm gonna go take a look at the ones that I pulled off. Now, throw everything. Alright. I don't know if you can see these. I've got these that I pulled off. Now this is the one I made. This is for the IAC. And so it comes off of one of these big hoses that comes across the back of the motor. And it goes into, I cut a hole in the side of the mass airflow sensor. Now that wasn't supposed to come off. So I'm going to reattach that and put some JB weld on it. But while I'm down here, I'm going to see if that actually has anything to do with the IAC. Because now I know what it is. This is so ridiculous. And then this, I think, is the U-shaped thing that goes from the tube that goes across the back to the tube that comes down from the intake. Why that had to be over here? I don't know. Why couldn't it have been over there? Or out of here? I didn't design it. It's got some really good reason, I'm sure. Pliers. We got some big old pliers. Of course, we've only got one collet clip on this one. Let me do this on collet clips a little bit more. I've got a bunch of them, but none of them fit this hose. So, you know, you have to have exactly the right size. Hose clip, you just tighten it until it is the right size. Alright. So yeah, this U-shaped hose thing, yeah, it goes that way. That's what it is. It's a U-shaped thing that just goes from the big bunch of hoses to the big tube coming down the back. Alright. Simple enough. And you know what? I'm going to use this collet clip. And I don't have the pliers with me. I don't have any pliers with me. Darn it. Well, when I get back in there, I'll use a hose clamp on the upper part. Okay, but does that go to the idle air control motor? I bet you the idle air control motor is part of the intake tube. Well, that doesn't make any sense. None of that makes sense. I am so confused by it. All right. Got these couple of them coming out from this side. This hose goes to, goes from itself to itself. Okay. Oh, I put that one back on when I reattached the hose section. All right. Let's see. There's this. Which is currently unknown. This is this is evap. Okay. So there's going to be something else that attaches to. This is coolant. So that's going to attach to something else here in a little bit. That is no longer attached to anything. Where did I put the little needle nose? Little tiny nose. Is this a coolant line? This is probably a coolant line. Okay. I'm going to get all those straight. Okay, there is a big fat hose here. Yeah. And then this went over to the intake. So you know what? I'm not going to attach this yet. But I am going to put this piece on the mass airflow sensor. Not going to record that, but I'm going to set that. I had a couple things I wanted to repair, didn't I? Or was it just that? Maybe it was just that. I'm going to do that. What else do I have here? I got the valve cover. Let me do let me do plugs, valve cover gasket. I'm going to set this. I'm not going to record that because I'd have to get the other camera, and I still got to clean that.